Listen close. Picture this, the clink of crystal, the low hum of Boston's North End, where the air smells like garlic and old money. It was October 15th. Dad's 60th birthday at La Famiglia Ristorante, the kind of place with exposed brick, leather booths, and a private room overlooking the Charles River sparkling under the harvest moon. I'd arrived early. Like always. Credit card on file. Pre-ordering the $220 Brunello because that's what family does when you're the one holding it all together. My name is Sophia Reynolds. 35. Senior account manager at Vanguard Media Group downtown. Nice salary. Sure, on paper. But for 15 years, that money flowed out faster than it came in. To them. Always them. Mom breezed in first. In a ST. John knit suit I'd spotted at Saks, $1,200 easy. Fresh off her Amex I paid off last quarter. Sophia. Honey, you look strained. Eating enough? Air kiss. Chanel no. 5 choking the room. Then Jake. My brother. With his wife Mia and their 2 girls. Jake's tech startup, code for another failed app, had him whining about rent on his Back Bay condo. The girls tore into the focaccia like it was free. It wasn't. Lauren. My older sister. 39. Sauntered in last with her latest fiancé, Brock, some finance bro from Beacon Hill. She scanned the room. Lips pursed. Cute spot. Soft. A little. Basic for Dad's big night. No, dinner dragged like a bad debt. Dad. Ex-high school principal. Booming about his glory days coaching state champs. Mom slipping 20s to the kids. Jake pitching his crypto, sure thing. Oysters Rockefeller for Lauren, $85 a pop. Wagyu for Dad. Cocktails flowing. My phone pinged. Credit alert. Limit nearing. Then Lauren tapped her glass. Silence fell. She rose. Third Negroni sloshing. Finger jabbing at me like a switchblade. Before we toast Dad, let's address the real issue. Her voice. That syrupy theater kid drawl. Our darling Sophia here thinks she's above us. Steady job. South End loft. Always preaching about boundaries and budgets. But guess what? She turned to the table. Eyes gleaming. She doesn't belong with us anymore. Never did. She's just the help. 2 beats of silence. Then Dad chuckled. Lore's right. Soft's always been wound too tight. Mom tittered. Oh. Dramatic as ever, but yeah. Loosen up. Sweetie. Jake snorted. Remember that Excel sheet at Christmas? Who tracks family like that? Laughter erupted. Cousins. Aunts. Even Mia. 15 years of my overtime. My skipped trips to Europe. My maxed cards for their emergencies roof floods that weren't. Essential Botox. DUIs. Failed businesses. Tuition shortfalls. All reduced to a joke. I stood slow. Napkin down. Voice calm as a frozen lake. You're right. Lauren. I don't belong. I pulled my phone. Deleted the card from Apple Pay. Check's yours now. 9 grand. Tip included. Chaos. Mom, Sophia. Don't. Dad barking. Lauren shrieking. I walked out into the rain. Uber back to my quiet loft. No looking back. That drive? 15 years replayed like a horror reel. It started at 20. Sophomore at UMass Boston. Dad sobbing. Foreclosure threat after unexpected medical bills. $9,500 from my tuition fund. Just once. Soph. Pay you back. Never did. At 27. Mom's life-changing rhinoplasty and lipo. Insurance called it cosmetic. $14,000. I was entry-level. Ramen nights. But family first. Lauren's hits. Boutique flop, $7,000. 2 divorces, $9,000 total. One time, coke habit rehab, $6,000. Each time mascara tears. Parents guilt tripping, blood is thicker. Sophia. Don't be selfish. Jake Sutler, kids Montessori, $12,000 per year when laid off. Truck down payment, $9,000. Can't miss NFT flip, $11,000 vanished. Total? $142,000 documented. Not counting holidays I hosted. Flights I covered. Loans that evaporated. They golfed at the club. Posted Napa trips. Drove leased Otis. 2014 Subaru with 180k miles. No vacations. 401k? Laughable. No thank yous. Just jabs, cheap gifts again? That beater car? Potluck? Tacky. Thanksgiving last year. After Lauren's emergency wiped my rent fund, Mom laughed. You're so dramatic. Soph. Good job, stop whining. I'd started the spreadsheet then. Self-preservation. They called petty. Phone blew up that night, 22 calls. Texts, embarrassed us. Selfish bitch. Restaurant wants cops. They split the bill, Dad's card declined. Mom's cash. Jake borrowing from Brock. Hypocrisy? Lauren had bitched about poor family to snag Brock's ring. I poured cheap Malbec. Opened laptop. Without them? $2,400 per month saved. Loans gone in 18 months. Condo dreams. Freedom. Cousin Claire called, the sane one. Epic. Soph. Lauren's still screaming at the maitre d'. Dad hit up Uncle Frank for $2,000. They came knocking Sunday. Mom pounding, your father's humiliated, borrowed from his brother. Jake, kids miss and sophomore. Lauren, restaurant sues tomorrow, your name on reservation. Monday, full siege at my door. I intercom, 2 minutes. Showed them the restaurant clause, post-departure charges on them. You problem now. They weaponize Grandpa Hank. 82. From his Cape Cod retirement. Please. Soph, family's breaking. I cracked the door on chain. You broke it. I just quit gluing. Uncle Frank demanded his $3,000 back. Aunt Carla, therapy? Hormones. New angle. Unstable Sophia. Dad exploded. Without us. You're nothing. I hit back. You mean without my $18,000 for your secret gambling debts 3 years back? Ask Frank. He covered your markers. Hallway imploded. Mom turned on Dad. Grandpa, maybe it was broken all along. Then the bomb. Claire forwarded bank intel. Parents had $68,000 hidden, retirement nest egg. Told everyone I had a trust fund I was withholding. Laughed. Soph's too eager. Why'd edge our savings? Rage. Clean and cold. I compiled the dossier. Financial abuse of Sophia Reynolds, 15-year timeline. Receipts. Transfers. Secret accounts. Spa days on emergency cards while crying broke. They emailed the family, Sophia's psychotic break, paranoid delusions about money. Needs commitment. She's hiding inheritance. But Claire leaked my evidence. Ex-fiancé Brock replied all. Vanessa lied, $45,000 debt. Stole from me. Truths in the records. Psych friend exposed as Lauren's ex, not even a doctor. A dental hygienist. Aunt Ruth, Boston's iron-willed matriarch, went nuclear. WhatsApp blast. Facebook expose. Forensic audit. $378,000 extorted from relatives total. Downfall cascaded. Mom at Target. Cashier vest. Dad warehouse nights. House foreclosed. Lauren. Fired for fraud. In Quincy studio. Creditors circling. Jake divorced. Couch surfing. Twins with ex-wife who thanked me. 6 months later, my Back Bay condo. Sunrise over the river. Therapy with real Dr. Ellis, you weren't cruel. You were surviving abuse. Letter from Mom. We resented your strength. Spent the savings gambling. We're sorry, too late. I set it aside. Brunch with Claire. Grandpa. No more shadows. They said I didn't belong. Turns out, I belong to myself. And that? Worth every penny they stole.